Guys, today here we have the CEO and the founder of Pebble and their beautiful product. If you could sort of like give us some background information on like how this even came to be, because this does not look like a regular RV
It's
trailer.
nothing like anything you've seen.
I've never seen anything like this.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. So this is the Pebble Flow. This is our flagship product, right? So it's a next generation all electric hassle-free travel trailer. It's totally designed for get up and go freedom.
And why is it hassle-free relative
So
to like
that's really the magic part, right? So when the inspiration came around about 3 years ago. Took my first RV trip. I love the freedom, but I realized RVing is really complicated. It comes with a whole host of issues that you may already know about, right? Like kitching, parking, towing, setting up camp. These are all the different challenges people have to go through over and over, right?
Yeah.
So we want to use technology to automate the hardest part of RVing and make this experience, make that freedom just so accessible for everyone and eliminate all these hassles. And to do that, we've did a number of things. You know, from the outside, you can see the design is, like you said, it's like a spaceship. It's nothing like anything that you've seen, right? So, but deeply underneath, right, we made this into an electric vehicle, and it's semi-autonomous too. So we have a 45 kilowatt hour battery, EV battery on board that our user can basically stay anywhere for up to a week, right? Off grid, up to one entire week.
Wow.
And we have cool. 1 kilowatt of solar on top, you know? So you can really have the freedom that to be able to live and work from anywhere you want. But on top of it, we've added motors, not just one, but 2 motors to a trailer. That's never done before.
Never heard of that at all.
Right? So we have the dual motor active propulsion assist system. What that allows the Pebble Flow to do is essentially when you're towing it, it's propelling itself. It's self-propelled. So your tow vehicle doesn't have to put in that much of work in order to tow it.
Yeah.
That makes the towing experience so much easier and safer.
And that's exciting because we actually have a Rivian R1T, and you always think of like anything that you tow, you're just going to be so extremely inefficient that it's just
Especially
almost
uphill?
not. Yeah, it's almost not worth towing with an electric car.
Exactly. Yeah, with the R1T today, if you try to tow a regular travel trailer, your range is going to be like around 100 miles, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, with the Pebble Flow, you're not going to have the range anxiety. So that's done through the extreme aerodynamic shape. As you can see, it's sleek, it's smooth, right? And the motor that gives you that propulsion assist. Yeah.
And the propulsion assist, does it get energy from the battery, or like where's the energy coming from?
It's coming from the battery, the 45 kilowatt hour battery.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so in the event that you want to charge the battery, because I know it has those capabilities as well, how does that work?
We made charging really easy. You can charge in a variety of different ways, however you want. To start with, you can charge just directly through solar, right? And just harnessing the power from the sun.
That's true.
And you can also charge like an EV, right? Your level 1, level 2, level 3 DC fast charging, all supported. Yeah. Lastly, if you're towing with, in particular, like an internal combustion engine vehicle, you can charge it by simply towing it and use the motor to regen.
That's so that's so cool.
That's crazy.
That's how easy it is.
What does the charging curve look like for this battery if you were to DC fast charge it, for example? Is it similar to like a Model 3, for example? What does that look like?
Yeah, it takes about an hour to have it fully charged, right? But it also really depends on when you're starting from, when you want to start from. Most people start from 20 to 80%, right?
Yeah.
That'll be faster. We have 240 volt energy output that you can use to charge your electric vehicle, or you can power another RV. Say your buddy is going boondocking with you, and with a traditional RV, you can power his entire RV directly from the Pebble Flow.
That's so cool.
And you can power your home as a home energy backup.
Oh yeah, the bi-directional charging capabilities of this are pretty impressive.
That's right.
I was reading up about it. Will your RV be accommodating NACS, or is it just going to stick to the...
Did you just call me a nerd?
CCS
Currently, it's CCS,
Okay.
but our future plan is to migrate towards NASA.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yes.
Because, I mean,
That's where the industry is going.
Yeah, we've reviewed plenty of CCS cars, and it's just the charging is always like the limiting factor. Obviously, you're not always DC fast charging this. I guess most times you'd be at campsites where you can just plug into like a 240 volt outlet and you'd be able to charge it up.
That's right.
So it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You said 3 years ago you had the idea to create this product. How did you develop this so quickly? 3 years is pretty fast to develop this with a technology that's also, I feel like, industry leading. I've never heard of any RVs with the type of technology this has.
We have a great team, We have a great team from Apple, Tesla, Volvo, all those usual suspects that are known to create beautiful product, great experience for customers, right? And we have great partners that we're working with, right? Very much automotive, right? Unlike RVs, we're really building this proper automotive product that really work with us to help bring this to a reality. We're really passionate about automating all these hassles and removing all the hassles from RVing, right? So with the motor, what we also did, which is when this is detached on its own, it can actually move, right? Wow. So with that, you can actually remote control this vehicle and move it however you want. We literally move in here.
I saw it going in a circle on one of the videos.
We have another one. Yeah, come by at our press conference at 11:35. So we'll have a video for you to show you how it actually got into here.
Whoa, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Just to think about it, you can't even fit a tow vehicle.
You guys must have gotten here early. That's for sure.
Yeah, you guys have to see, it's a really tight space to fit a trailer, and the wheels don't just steer themselves.
It wouldn't be possible in the past.
That is so impressive.
But we made it happen.
So when would people be able to purchase?
You can pre-order one now at pebblelife.com with a fully refundable deposit. So we aim to start shipping by end of 2024.
That's exciting. A lot of our followers are excited. We had posted about this originally. They had mentioned they have pre-orders and stuff, and they're just waiting to see it. And I actually not heard of this product till some of our followers had brought it up.
Yeah.
So this is just, I'm mind blown.
So what's the minimum someone could spend on it, and what's the maximum someone could spend on it?
You mean pricing wise?
Yeah.
Yeah. It starts at $109,000. So with the motor, with the dual motor system, so that's $125,000, right? Starting price. And this is before tax savings. So there's about $7,500 of potential tax savings when consumer purchase this. Let me bring our head of design, Page. Let's see, he's here. I would like to have him give you guys a tour inside.
How's it going? Jean-Claude. Page, nice to meet you. I saw you online in a video where you really broke down this vehicle for us. But if you'd be able to break down the idea behind the design for this, that would be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. This vehicle is really about aerodynamics optimization, right? Like you look at the shape, you'll notice it's really about optimizing the flow. So like thinking about different tow vehicles, crosswinds, it's the safest towing experience, right? So the exterior shape is very much sculpted by all of those sort of requirements. And that's the challenge as a designer, right? It's like you want to create something beautiful and impactful that also meets all these functional criteria. So I think we've done that nicely. And it's going to help your range, it's going to help your mileage if you're towing with a gas vehicle, and it just gives you a nice, stable, safe towing experience. And aesthetically, we're leaning heavily into automotive best practices, automotive design, right? That's kind of the gap that you see a lot in the RV space, is that vehicles have been going through this design process for 100 years, right? Yeah. And RVs are a little bit further behind, right? So we just want to kind of close that gap, get RVs up to that quality standard, that design standard that vehicles have. So.
You guys want to go inside?
We would love to go inside.
Yeah.
Someone lock it?
There we go.
Oh my goodness. Wow. The smell in here. Wow.
Okay.
So
It's really cool in here.
this is like bigger inside than it is outside.
Yeah,
That's the
for
goal,
sure.
right? So you got
The lighting is great too.
you got headroom throughout the whole vehicle.
Yeah.
Like even if you're 6'2".
We need to see his headroom.
Pause.
In the place. Let's
Yeah,
see
come on in,
how
man.
you
I'd
fit
love
in
to
here.
come in.
Come on, shorty.
Let's see. Don't stand too upright.
I'm a
You're
very
good, huh?
tall person. I'm an anomaly when it comes to
You're
the
99th
people.
percentile.
I have 99th percentile.
But you're still actually, you're doing all right.
I'm actually comfortable.
So no NBA guys. If you're an NBA guy, you're gonna have to.
That's a special edition.
Yeah,
We'll make a
special-
different version.
Yeah.
Everything's really functional, right? Everything does double duty because you've got limited
but it's
space.
comfortable.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right,
This is- I
so like
can see.
this dinette converts into a sleeping area.
I saw that.
Right,
That
table
was
is down,
incredible.
and you can fit 2 guys your height sleeping there, no problem.
That is insane.
Can we try that out?
I prefer not right now.
That would be cool.
The kitchen is like totally functional, chef's kitchen, right? You got a lot
It's
of
like a kitchen out of your house.
cutting board space. One of my favorite features is this thing, we call it the wandering cooktop, right? It's an inductive cooktop. You can cook inside, but you can also take it out and use it anywhere you want, right? Take it out to the picnic bench that's at your campsite. And then you don't have to be the only one in the RV doing the cooking, right?
That is insane. This was thought out.
It's very well thought out, yeah. And you know, there's tons of storage throughout this thing.
Whoa.
Right? There's behind you, there's a closet, right? So you can actually, you know, if you're camping with, you know, you're gonna go into a town and you want to have some
that's
formal
incredible.
attire, right?
Wow.
You've got like a full-size closet.
That is
Nice
incredible.
full-size fridge. The bathroom is one of the highlights.
Yeah,
a lot
okay.
of
you got to showcase that.
yeah. A lot of RVs they have just like a wet bathroom, right? The shower and the toilet are kind of in the combined wet space. We hate that, so we did a separate wet shower and a dry toilet.
That is so
area.
That is
spacious
great.
for an RV bathroom.
Yeah, it is very spacious. And you know, we have a privacy glass feature here, right? So
Whoa!
if you
I
are
was
in
curious
there,
about that. I was
That is
curious.
so
you don't
cool.
want to be in a glass room,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
that's
That
great.
is so cool.
Wow.
But we really like that, you know, having all this glass makes the interior feel bigger, right?
That's
So
absolutely
you can
sure.
turn it on and off.
That is so
Oh
cool.
my god. That is way too cool.
Yes. And then, you know, one of the other highlights is this office area. You know, you got workspace here for 2 people. But this converts, and we call this room flip. You guys have probably seen this online.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a Murphy bed. You pull it down. It's a full queen size bed.
I've seen that. I've been curious, like, how are there that many rooms in that thing? Now
Yeah,
it all makes
but
sense.
that's what I mean. Like everything does double duty,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you get all this floor space all of a sudden. You're not tied
That's
to
amazing.
having that be locked into a bed area.
Got it.
Right, and then like all your, you know, normal, more storage down here, all your kitchen storage, right? So it's like you could very comfortably live in this.
That is, everything is so sleek. Everything folds away. It's
Yeah,
there when you
yeah.
need it, not there when you don't.
Exactly, right? And, you know, all this stuff is storage.
Isn't that cool? It's all the little things.
Everything was well thought out.
Yeah, I love this thing. This being able to move around is crazy. That was
Yeah, that's fun, right?
Who would have thought of that? That's crazy. Well, thank you for the tour, man.
Yeah, you got it.
That thing is no joke. Dude, they thought of everything. It's nice as hell in there. The lighting up top, you can't. Is it like ambient lighting? What kind of lighting is that?
I think it's like ambient lighting. But yeah, I mean, what did you guys think of the Pebble?
Dude,
cool.
Let's get some closing thoughts. Let's get some closing thoughts.
That thing was awesome, bro. I couldn't wait to get in. All this dang talking about kilowatts and what. I'm like, man, let's see the inside, bro. Let's really see what's going on. And it didn't disappoint, bro. It did not disappoint. That was solid. It was actually better than what the video showed, honestly.
Had a real modern look to it. It looked like it was a lot of thought was put into the design, and I think if you have the money, you should get it. Definitely,
Yeah.
you should get this over a regular
Okay,
trailer.
but how many people do you really feel like could enjoy the RV at once? Why are
Yeah.
you sweating?
It is hot, bro.
He was nervous, bro. He was on the hot seat. But okay, how many people do you think you could comfortably have in there?
2 to 3.
I'd
Probably
say
2.
4 if there's a
4?
couple.
No, you could have 4.
4 if there's like a couple
I mean, it
involved.
depends. Like if it's 4 people my size.
You guys would be fine, bro, because the bench at the table.
That's true.
I think that table only fit 3. I don't remember.
You could do like 3, 4.
Yeah, you can do like 4 people.
All right, yeah, you got 4 in there.
But it's just interesting. It's like perception is pretty important.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's like surrounded by glass, it makes the space feel less small.
I mean,
if that makes sense.
The shape, the tail light, all look like a Rivian. It look like a Rivian.
It is very
design.
Rivian-like.
Yeah,
It is true.
yeah.
It reminds me of the Tesla though, because just like the way the white is, the
Yeah.
white and the black design, and like how it's like smooth. I feel like Rivian looks cooler. Rivian's a cooler type of design. No, actually, I see what you're saying actually, because look at this part. This part does.